All right, Josh, here we go. It is the main game this afternoon. We just had a minute's silence for a life member of the Grafton Ghosts in Elliot Donahue, who passed away on the 27th of April.
Yeah, mate, yeah, it's, is he looking at me? Yep. All right, we're just about to get underway. We'll start the time here, so be very passionate Ghost players here for this. After that minute's silence here, we don't actually have a team sheet here at the moment, so
we'll make it up.
Be able to call a few of the Ghost players. We'll have to just try our best with the Nambucca Roosters, so we'll hopefully get one shortly, but we'll see a young fella run one over shortly. All right, Roosters working out of trouble down that left edge. Tackle number 2. Had some really great footy so far, different types of games. 18s was very flamboyant, a lot of attack. Girls was scrapping. The last game was about as physical as you could see it. Nambucca Roosters here working out of trouble. Just in the Ghost end here, 45 out from the Ghost line, tackle number 4. Ball comes to the right side through the halfback, gives it back on the inside to his second row on this right edge. He's tackled there by a couple of Ghost defenders. Carter, Martin. All right, last tackle. Roosters put the ball up. Got plenty of it coming down towards Olsen. They look at each other, the halfback and the fullback and the winger. They let it bounce. Little knock on there from the Roosters, and the Ghost did well to scrape out of that. Neither Davis or Olsen wanted anything to do with that.
I can see Nambucca's bringing the team sheet over.
Nice. We'll get it here shortly.
Hopefully in the next half hour.
Where are you looking?
I'm looking down here, the back play.
So they get... All right, we'll have a team sheet shortly. So, all right, Cooper Armfield Stevens, sloppy play the ball, penalty. 50-50 call that one. Probably wasn't fully on his feet trying to play the ball, but penalty the blue and white in this early stages here of it, the first grade game. Walters looking to find touch here, and he does. About 37 out from his own line. And they go, so work out of trouble here. Oh, time off. That's going to be fun.
Yep, time off. I'll be the time off man, if I remember.
All right. Cooper Armfield Stevens gives it on our main man, Harry Kirk. He's up at his 40, taken strongly by a couple of Roosters defenders. 2 or 3 of them in there pushing back. Ball comes out the left side here through frame. Gives it on to his front rower. Ball comes to the left-hand side. Carter over the advantage line, met strongly by two defenders for the Roosters.
They're having a picnic down there.
Graham in a dummy half. Comes this left side to Walters. Walters a long ball onto Woods. Woods met strongly. Graham dummy half. Goes back to Walters. Walters onto Carter. Carter tip onto Slater. Slater out the back to Frame. Frame steps off his right and he's taken strongly by a Roosters defender and stopped in his tracks. Fifth and last. They come towards Walters here. He's going to put it up in the air. Kyron Ypres chasing down here into this left corner. Kenny contended. Martin's there as well. Taken beautifully above his head by the Roosters player. And Jakey Martin just a fraction early. Got a touch on him, and that's going to be a penalty. Just a little too early there. Jake Martin just got a hand just on the player in the air. The young wing for the Roosters hasn't got up either yet at the moment, so hopefully all is well. So far we've had an error, 2 penalties in the early stages of this game. So Nambucca look to find touches, but we still don't have a team sheet yet at the moment, so Ghost players will be all right. Nambucca will do our best. All right, it's found touch here about just short of the halfway line here. Just on the halfway line there directly.
The sound effects microphone that just went.
Would have heard that through the speaker. All right, Nambucca take the tap. They go through their 5'8" onto their front row. He's met by Slater, Graham, Kirk, all in there. Just inside the Ghost territory. Nambucca Roosters halfback takes the tackle.
We're still waiting for a team sheet, please.
Taken there by Graham. Slater in there as well. Roosters go down the short side through their 5'8" dummies. Goes to his right foot, almost goes through. He's tackled by Martin. Looks like Carter down low. Slow play the ball. Comes out of the front row. Carry number 2 for the set. Met by Graham. Ball comes out the back. That's play on. He's found a knock on there. I'm not quite sure where he's seen a knock on there. It's dribbled out the back, but the referee's seen a knock on the last tackle, just trying to force that offload. All right, goes with the ball here. Just short of 20 out from their own line. Walters will feed the ball. Walters on to Davis. He's pushed back here, just inside his own 20. Graham in a dummy half. Goes on the short side to Kirk. Kirk runs into one, beats two. Taken by 2 or 3 defenders, they hold him down. Graham in a dummy half. Goes his left-hand side through frame. Onto his front row forward. Graham at dummy half. Comes in this left-hand side through Carter. Shape out the back to Walters. Walters onto Martin. Touched by the Roosters. It's going to be a knock on there. It's going to be Ghost ball. Almost come with the play to the centre on this far side. A little touch. Referee and touch pick up on it well, and the Ghost will have it. 6 more tacklers coming out of trouble.
No scoreline for the first grade so far. We've had almost
6 minutes. A couple of scrappy errors so far. A couple of penalties, and both sides just feeling each other out, getting a little bit cooler here, and I reckon towards the end of this game we'll be under lights, Damo, I reckon. And in fact, I reckon I'll guarantee it. All right, Davis, we're out of trouble.
I don't know if I'm going to believe you, Josh.
Sun's setting here on the western side of the field, but Slater up over 50. Has the arm free, land into his back. Gray dummy half, on to Kirk. Kirk beats off his right. Harry, possible danger position there, yeah, penalty. Not a bad one, but definitely a penalty. Harry Kirk moved back to that right second row position. He's played lock forward. He played lock forward here 2 weeks ago against the Rebels and slots back to his edge where he prefers. All right, number 13. Strong carry. And there's a knock on there. Roosters do well. So far we've had 5 sets for 3 penalties and 2 knock-ons. So both sides here just not getting it right here at the moment. We might get a team sheet at some point during the day, but if not, we'll go off positions and numbers for the Roosters players, and for the Ghosts, we know quite a few of them.
Can't rush these things, Josh.
My other thing was call off the book, but it'd probably be wrong anyway, so there's not much point. But
the book,
like you've got the game day thing on Facebook, that canvas thing. But all right, Roosters on the attack here. Slice out of one tackle, beats one, chased by Martin. Pass back on the inside, met by Woods. Great cover defence, Cooper Woods. First tackle here. Roosters on the attack, 40 out from the Ghost line. They retreat back defensively. The Ghost to 5'8", onto the lock forward. He's tackled just short of the 30. Tackle 2, slow play the ball. Carter clears the ruck. They go that left-hand side through their halfback. On to number 19. Looks like he's playing left edge. Falls out of a tackle taken by Davis. No one home for the Ghost at the moment. Gets back there now. They go this right side through the halfback. Dummy's back on his inside to his front row forward, looking for an offload. Got the arm free, holds onto it. Taken by Graham. Slater. They go this right side, Shape here through the 5'8". The 5'8", Shape goes himself, short ball onto his second rower, who's held up in a good strong tackle. The 5'8" was taken off the ball there, penalty to the Roosters, and I'll tell you what, he milked that for everything it's worth, but definitely a penalty. A couple of incompletions, they even consider the 2 possibly. I know it's early stages, but...
No, they're going to go the tap.
Neither team's yet to complete a set besides that, which is a penalty, so it's not really a completion, but... All right, they tap the ball here. They're going to come through there. Dummy half goes onto the front rower. Runs at Slater. Bumps away from Slater. Runs at Graham. Davis there. Slater comes again. Carter there as well. Cade's in jersey 14. Looks like he's playing that lock forward role. Ball comes out the back through the halfback. Goes himself. Runs at Frame. Runs at Kirk. They do well. Hold on to him. 3 players in that short side for Nambucca. Dummy half goes himself, scoots out, he's very close indeed, he's only a couple of metres short. Third tackle, goes defending well. Roosters Shape out to the right, through the lock forward, he gives it onto the 5'8", short ball, possibly touched by the Ghost, Cooper Woods picks it up, Cooper Woods, he's got no one to beat, he's chased by the wing on this side, he's coming, Cooper Woods over the 50, the winger's coming over the 40, over the 30, dragged down, great chase by the winger on this side, and Cooper Woods has lost the ball. Great defensive chase there by the winger. Probably gave him 5-6 metres start, chased him down as he's rolled over the top. Cooper Woods has lost the ball.
Unfortunate. Great run.
Great run.
Here's the team sheet.
I thought you got banned from commentating.
Never.
I just need to change some numbers on it.
Of course you do.
You've had it for 20 minutes, what do you mean?
I only just got given it.
Alrighty. We're getting a team sheet shortly here, so I'll be able to actually say some players' names. But
Can you give a shout out to my mum?
What's your mum's name?
Beck Plunkett.
Hey, Beck Plunkett.
messing up the team sheet as always, hey?
Is she playing today? No.
Alright. Roosters with the ball coming at their own end here. Tackled by Frame. Kirk there as well. Roosters working out of trouble. Tackle number 2, 35 out from their line. We're yet to have a completed set here in the early stages of this first grade game. Ball comes to the right-hand side. Steps off his right foot. Taken down strongly by Slater. Carter as well. Ball comes to the right-hand side. Nambucca Roosters punches a kick just outside the 40. It's going to bounce up to Davies, who attacks the ball. Steps away from one. Taken strongly there by a couple of defenders. The halves come together. Late flop in. Not sure what he's got it for. High contact. Only just, but definitely a penalty out of the Ghost. We finally got our team sheet now, so...
No, we were waiting for a call back.
I've still got to wait for more numbers.
Well, I can do that.
He's doing it for me.
Mate,
Monsters in charge.
is he allowed out of the dressing sheds yet, or...? All right, Walter's kicking for touch here.
That's just a permanent thing, so he just stays in there.
I'll at least have the Roosters players, at least.
Nah, he shouldn't have been sent off there.
Yeah, well, let's not go there.
Oh, shit.
All right.
No, I can't say that on here. Come on.
Walters goes with the tap. 2 balls on the field for about the 400th times a day.
Yep.
Walters taps the ball, gives it out to Martin. Martin met strongly by the lock forward for the Roosters. Graham in a dummy half. Goes on to Slater, the veteran. Up over the 30. Ghost has got shape out through their right side through Frame.
17.
It goes that way now. Onto the lock forward, holds it up, goes to Frame. Frame out the back to Davis. Davis holds it himself, goes it, a little knock on there, and another forced error from the Ghost. I don't think they've completed a set in this early stage of this game. And if you continue to give the side like the Roosters opportunities, they will make you pay. All right, Roosters working out of trouble again from another error for the Ghosts.
Should be right now. Maybe not. Reece did give him 2.
I'm all right with most of your players, but all right, I'm right with the Ghosties, but yeah. All right, Nambucca working out of trouble just over the 50. All right, we've got our team sheet now as well, so hopefully they're both right for both teams, but we'll call what we've got. All right, Roosters with the ball. They go through their halfback, puts it high in the air, which is Cowan. It's coming down towards. It's going to come short of Olsen. The Roosters played it with their foot, well picked up by Jay Olsen. Great slips catch there. The Ghosts love the ball here, 27 out from their own line. Ball comes on to Martin, looking for another carry. Oh, he's... Oh, no, I thought there was a scream of pain there, but he seems all right. Jakey Martin goes on to Slater. Slater with a tip on to Nippers. Probably the oldest bloke in the club to the youngest bloke in the club there. Nippers plays the ball, goes on to Davis between the middle of the ruck. There's no one there. Slices through, well tackled by their second rower, number 11, which is Donovan. Graham dummy half. Ball goes to the right to Walters. Walters dummies on his inside, gives a short ball on to Harry Kirk. Harry's taken 38 from the line. Last tackle, hand goes up in the sky. They go that right side through Frame. Punches a short kick into the corner. Might have too much carry on it. Needs to sit up here. It's going to roll over the dead ball line. That's going to be a 20-metre tap for the Nambucca Roosters. Jake Frame just a little bit too deep.
25 to go in the first half.
Although the kick did go dead, at least to go. So I think that's their first set they've completed. It's taken just on 9 minutes. Very scrappy still, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0. 0-0. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right, Nambucca on the attack here. They come at this right side. As we said, we'll pick these numbers up as we go along through the team sheet. As they work out there, and then it's a bit hard to see those numbers on the back. They come down the right side here. Long ball onto the winger on this side. He steps back infield to the centre, number 4 from the Pegas. Player taking off the ball again. It's the 5'8" again. He's been hammered twice, Inglis. Number 8, the front rower, Justin Murphy up over the 50. Taken by Martin, Slater, Carter. Ball comes to the left-hand side here. Through the halfback, he punches a kick. Anthony Cohen down into that corner. Davis lets it bounce. It sits up for him not too nicely. On the second bounce, gets it well. Back in that middle part of the field, runs at the lock forward and the winger on that far side. They put him down here, 14 out from his own line. Still 0-all. Ball on to Olsen. Bit of a juggle, drops it. Doesn't get on the ball. The Nambucca Roosters pick it up and they almost score. You've got to jump on the ball when you drop it. Dummy half in. First tackle for the Roosters. 0 tackle, in fact. Number 13 goes himself. Welsh. He's close. Can the Ghosts hold on here after another error? They should go down a dummy half. Ball comes out the back to the fullback. Finds his second rower, which is Donovan. Donovan goes himself. Steps 2-3 times on the same spot, and he's tackled by Carter. Graham. And Walters thereabouts. Tackle 3. They've spent 3 tackles on the same spot here, the Roosters. They go at the left-hand side through their halfback. Grubbers along for himself. Picked up. Play by Kirk. The front rower, number 10, picks it up. Kyan Jarrett scores on the left-hand side of the post. Played out by the Ghosts. Roosters pick the ball up and score through number 10.
First try of the match to number 10 for the Nambucca Roosters, Kyan Jarrett. Taking the score 4-0.
The Nambucca Roosters, not the Nambucca Rebels. I'll tell you what, kind of sums up the start of that game, that first try. It's been very scrappy. Both sides losing plenty of ball. Penalties, knock-ons. Ball was kicked through there by the halfback, played out by Kirk, and was picked up by the front rower, Kyan Jarrett, and that's our second try of the day, scored by a front rower.
Yeah, first try for this match though.
Yeah. From Reggie's as well. All right, 4-0, keep they come. Just on the left-hand side of the post, about 15 out. Looks like the fullback in Dwayne Roberts Jarrett. Famous name from Nambucca. Jarrett seems to be 4 or 5 in every team.
This is the crowd over there.
There's a bit of chirp already from the crowd. It's only early in this game.
About all day to get cheery.
All right, here we go. 14 out. 4-0. Strikes it, likes it, kicks it. 6-0 Roosters lead here with just on 12 minutes played in the first half.
Conversion successful to number 1, Dwayne Roberts Jarrett. Taking the score, 6-0.
Currently got in half time of the Gold Coast Raiders game. Raiders currently leading 16 points to 6. We'll get back underway through the boot of Kyron Purris. 6-0 the Roosters lead. Kicks down to that far corner. It's going to be taken on the far side by the halfback, who gives it on to, I believe, our try scorer, number 10, which is Kyan Jarrett. Yeah, that's him. Try scorer for today. Not very often you see your first try scorer in the front row. Back onto his front row partner, into Justin Murphy. Ogilvie into dummy half, goes him down this right side through number 11, which is Donovan. Donovan met by Slater. Carter right there. Just over the 40 here, tackle number 3. Looking for a quick play of the ball. Ogilvie goes himself, punches one out of the lock forward, which is Welsh. Looking for a quick play of the ball, they come down this right side through the 5-8, which is Inglis. Punches a kick into this corner, trying to isolate Davis. The ball will trickle over the right-hand touchline. Great set up to points there for the Nambucca Roosters.
So the first points on the board for the Roosters this afternoon in this first half of the A-grade match. 6-0.
Currently leading. It's a better set from the Roosters there. They've scored the last try through Jarrett and then complete a set, punch a beautiful kick into the corner through Inglis. Ball comes out through the right side through Cooper, Armfield, Stevens. Runs at a couple of front rowers, Jarrett. Ogilvie right there. Ball onto Kirk on that right side. Runs at that man again, Ogilvie in the tackle. Kirk, great run, 15 metres. And a little knock on there in the play of the ball. Great run, then a little bobble. Gives the ball up and the Roosters will have the ball here. 40 out from the Ghost line and another incomplete set. I'd like to see the percentage of completions for the Ghost. I think they've completed one set and I'm pretty sure that kick went dead through the boot of frame. So far really yet to complete a set with any real success.
Don't know what she said there, but I heard something about someone.
Giving it to someone. I think it's one of the Ghost fans as well. All right, ball through number 19. Runs at Nippers. That's Denny Hicks. I feel like it's not Denny Hicks. Denny Hicks was the lock for the last game, but we'll call off the team sheet. All right, through the 5'8" here, Inglis. Down this short side, he's taken by Walters, Nippers. Ogilvy in the dummy half. Goes on to his centre, which is Pegas. He runs at Walters, Martin. Nippers still in there, 3 tackles in a row. Left side, they go through Inglis. Inglis drops his lollies, another error in this game. I reckon with 15 minutes in the game, I reckon we'd have nearly 12, 13 errors in this game so far.
I reckon they must have like butter or something on the ball.
It has been a bludger. One good thing for the Ghosts is they had plenty of errors, but it's only 6-0. In previous years, if you've given Nambucca Roosters this many opportunities, it could be 24-0 at this stage. So, all right, let's see if the Ghosts can complete a set, get an attack and kick in towards the end of this one. Through the run of Olsen, scored that great try 2 weeks ago against the Rebels, who run away from a similar position. Ball on to Kirk, steps off his left foot, straightens up, met in good contact. Spins away for another, just short of the 40. Ball comes to Graham. Graham finds his lock forward. You've got on the team sheet is Lewis Cooper. It is Lewis Cooper, actually. I was about to say that's not Lewis Cooper, but it's Lewis Cooper. Not sure if he played a game this year for the Ghosts, but joining brother Austin, they come in the short side through Walters onto Martin. Martin holds the pass up, goes himself. Good contact through Donovan and Inglis. Last tackle. Can the Ghosts come up with some sort of attacking kick here? Their first real attacking play of the game. The ball comes to Walters. He tacks it back down this short side. Nippers and Woods come through. Nippers gets a clean catch at a bit of a bobble, and it's picked up there by the Roosters. Look, it's a completed set. It's another knock on at the end of it, but at least they did on the last tackle, I guess. Yeah,
that's very true.
It's a better place to do it. 10 out from the Roosters line, but Nippers had a clean catch. It had Woods there, but Roberts Jarrett, man on the spot, comes up with the error, and the Roosters look to work out of there an end. Go down this, they go the other way, back the other side of the field, through the middle of the field, steps away from one. That's the fullback, which is Roberts Jarrett. He's taken there by Slater. Looks like Graham in there as well with Martin. They get on that left side through their halfback, ball over the top, good pass onto the centre on that far side. Looking for a pass, can't find one, wrapped up by Cooper Armfield Stevens. It's number 9 as we get him on the team sheet, Denny Hicks. Scoots out of the right-hand side. Number 3. Isaac Jack Saunders. Slowish play the ball, that's a penalty, that's deserved. Cooper just pushed in too long. Carter as well. It's a penalty late in the set, tackle 4. And the Ghost discipline just doing them no favours at the moment. Anthony Cowan kicks for a touch here. You'll find touch. What are we about? That's a great kick. The ball hasn't gone out. It's play on. Well kept in. I wasn't paying attention. Picked up by Jay Olsen. Jay Olsen back in the middle part of the field. Another error for this game so far. Plenty of them. Graham into dummy half. Finds Cooper Armfield Stevens. Juggles it. Holds onto it well. Met strongly by Roosters defender number 15, which is Eric Leisha. Ball goes to the right side through Slater. Bumps away from Ogilvy. Well supported by his couple of defenders, number 19, which is Hicks on our team sheet. Ball goes to the right side through Cooper, through the middle of the ruck. Cooper almost slices through, maybe clipped over the top there through number 15, Leisha. Ref didn't see it, play on. Walters comes down this short side, finds Martin. Martin early ball to Woods. Woods steps off his left, straightens up, good contact. Runs into Donovan as well. Fifth and last, better set there from the Ghosts. Can they find an attacking kick here now through Walters? It's an action replay back down to this corner. Nippers coming through again. Beautifully taken there by the fullback, Roberts Jarrett, on his fingertips, and he's taken by Nippers. And Martin in a much better set there for the Ghosts. Bring on this far side working out. Oh, sloppy play the ball. Another penalty against the Ghost. Carter saying he didn't get up. Referee saying you didn't let him go. Now, Damo, as a former referee, I'm going to get your expert opinion on this.
Yes.
Now, sometimes that's given a knock-on, sometimes that's given a penalty. Do you think it's the bloke's responsibility to actually try and stand up, or the bloke's responsibility to let him go?
Got to let him go.
It's one that you'll see that called in 10 minutes' time, and it'll be a knock-on. So it's one of the referees. It's a tough one, but they've got to be consistent on it. Carter in there. Graham, good contact. That's Leisha. Number 15, they go to this left side. Through Walsh to lock forward. Carter, Graham, Martin. Folded up there, possible crusher tackle. No, play on, all good. Ogilvie in the dummy half. Back on his inside. Through the front row for Nambucca, which is our try scorer. Khan Jarrett. They go to the left side. Punches a kick into that short corner, targeting Olsen, goes over his head. He's going to watch it trickle into touch here, and it's a good set from the Nambucca Roosters. The Ghosts hold the ball 10 out from their own line. We've got 14 minutes remaining.
Girls giving the
first half.
Ghosties a bit of a hard time.
Yeah, well, hopefully they pick up a bit. They've been pretty sloppy so far, but their last few sets have been okay. Looks like Kyron Nipper's getting a bit of treatment on his left hand from the looks of it at the moment. Ball comes through Olsen in the middle of the field, runs at 2 or 3 defenders. Davis in a dummy half, jumps out, gives the ball on to Kirk. Good work, but Harry always beats one. Back in that middle part of the field, he's taken just short of the 30. Davis in a dummy half. Goes his left-hand side, hit through Walters. Walters, long ball onto Woods. Woods steps off his left, beats one, middle of the field. Straightens up, gives the ball back on to... It's number 10, which is Thistle. He was strong here 2 weeks ago. Ball goes to the right side through Frame. Frame holds the pass up, goes himself. Jackie Frame slices through. He's got support on his inside. It's Cooper. Frame goes himself and he juggles it, catches it, brings it back in. Ghost on the attack here. Can they get back even? Ball comes to Cooper. Cooper middle of the field. Steps straight and tackled nicely by number 19. Shape out of the left-hand side. Graham goes himself. Graham spins away. Can't get a pass. The desperation there from the Roosters. They hold on. 2 metres out from their own line. Jackie Frame Wombat, the clock under 18s there. He sliced through, but bit of a juggle. Couldn't find support, and the Roosters do well to hold on.
Still 6 points to nil.
I don't remember. I bet Jake can't tell you the last time he was in the clear, so he didn't know what to do, I reckon. But, good to see. Ghosts have completed the last few sets here. They're starting to pick up a little bit here.
13 to go.
6-0 Roosters leading. Ball comes out of the right side. He's got space on the outside and get around. Tries to get around Nipperis, but can't. He crunched by Cooper Woods. Hammered into the turf. 10 out from his own line. Thought he was half a stiff for getting around the defenders, but they picked him up and drove him back. It looks like Donovan under that tackle there for the Roosters. Graham there. Thistle as well. They've only got about 10 metres in 3 tackles here, the Roosters. Tackled there. That's Welsh by Cooper. Thistle again, tackle 4. Early kick here from Ogilvie, in outside the 20. It's going to trickle down. It's a great kick as well. It's found plenty of territory. That's rolled about 30, 40 metres. It's going to be picked up by Kyron Nipperis, who'll work out of his own end. Great kick there from the dummy half from the Nambucca Roosters under plenty of pressure and found a beautiful kick into the corner. They've dropped the ball, play on through Inglis. Inglis picks up, he's dragged down by Davis. Roosters on the attack after that great play. Oh, that's probably a professional foul. That's going to be 10 in the bin. That's 10 in the bin. That is as blatant as a professional foul as you'll see it. Jasper Thistle gone to the bin. That is as bad as it gets. Yeah, look, there's not much you could say about that, no matter how blue and white your heart is. That was blatant as it comes, but I guess the good thing is they don't score a try. Ghost is without a man for 10 minutes as Thistle walks off the field on that far side. We'll start our timer here. Ball goes throughout Leisha. Runs at Carter, goes down to 12 for the next 10 minutes. We've got just on 11.5 to play here in the first half. Roosters leading 6-0. Ogilvie jumps to the right side, our try scorer from earlier today, looking for a double. Bounce away from one, bounce away from another. Ball comes out the back, it's picked up around the bootlaces by Welsh. Welsh goes himself back in the middle of the ruck. He runs at Carter and Graham, who do well. Ogilvie in the dummy half. Shape out this right side through Inglis. Also got shape through Cowan on the far side. It goes that way to that man Cowan. Gives it to no one. Steps away from one. Cowan steps away from another. The halfback dives in the left-hand side of the post. Anthony Cowan crashes over to score. Roosters lead 10-0. Kick to come with just on 10 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right times in the Nambucca Roosters by number 7, Anthony Cowan. And the score 10 points to 0 for the kick to come.
Just goes back there. The Ghosts were right on top that last attacking set. A great kick by the dummy half in Ogilvy. Forces a mistake from the Ghosts. Picked up by Inglis. Bloke goes to bin. They score a couple of minutes later. A great kick from Ogilvy.
I didn't see that professional foul, so I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Yeah, look, when there's a play the ball and you walk up and pick the ball up out of the middle of the ruck, it's a bit of a giveaway, but I guess saves the try and the time, but spends 10 minutes in the bin, so if they only concede one try for the first half, you probably take it, but it was, not much argument you can do there, really. All right, our fullback here, Dwayne Roberts-Jarrett, looks to knock this over. Just under 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Frank McGarren Field, Saturday afternoon as the sun starts to set. Those lights will come into action in probably the next 20 to 30 minutes. Jarrett walks in, strikes it, likes it, kicks it. Roosters lead 12 points to 0 with just on 9 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Conversion successful by number 1, Dwayne Roberts-Jarrett, taking the score 12 points to 0.
Aussie Cooper onto the field here for the Ghosts. Looks like he's gone to that front row position. Might have even placed his brother, I reckon.
26, Twigs Plumbing, Peachy Ray's Cafe, Woodvale & Co Barbers, Valley Bathrooms, The Other Route Pain, and LG Carpentry and Constructions, and Mackin Diesel Repairs.
Kick off through the boot of Davis, goes down, taken by the Nambucca halfback onto his front rower, which is number 19. As we said, we've got him as Danny Hicks. I'm not 100% confident in that. Ball comes to the right-hand side. Holds it up, punches the ball onto Donovan, met strongly by Woods. Jeez, he's good defensively, Cooper Woods. Ball comes out the back, play on, great ball. Chased by Nippers. Austin Cooper comes across, number 4. Palms away from Nippers, gets a pass out to Ogilvy. A long pass onto Welsh. Welsh goes himself back in the middle part of the field and he's tackled there by Graham and Kirk. Bit of expensive play there by the Roosters down their short side. They go to the left side now through number 14, which is Craig Garvey. Down the short side. Halfback punches a kick into that corner. Geez, he's done that nice today and he's going to isolate Davis. That ball will hold up just inside the field of play here. And he's met strongly there by Roosters Porter. Plenty of support there by the girls over there for Davis. Picked up by Olsen. Runs in the middle part of the field. He's met by a couple of defenders. Ball comes to Cooper, Armfield, Stevens. Good strong carry up over the 20, just short of the 30, tackle 3. Roosters leading 12-0. Cooper a little slow to his feet. He's gone down. Might have caught one where you don't want to caught one. Austin Cooper bumps away from a couple. They've had a bit of success that middle part of the field, the Ghost. Cooper, quick play the ball, goes on to Walters. Walters onto Nipris in the middle of the field. Nipris thought about a pass, runs into Donovan, strongly met. 5th tackle, hand goes up in the air. Cooper Walters coming into this corner. Jakey Martin chasing through, so too Cooper Woods. Taken beautifully there by the fullback Roberts-Jarrett. And he's met strongly by Woods. Martin. He's caught one, looks like he's caught one in the head here. Little short delay here. Roberts-Jarrett getting a little bit of attention to his head here. Looks like he's holding a bit of an ear, but didn't seem much in the tackle, all accidental. We're going to call play on, play the ball. Some of the NRL referees need to take a lesson out of that book as well. All right, ball goes to the left-hand side here. It's the winger on this side. That's Isaac Jones. Had a couple of carries. Slowish play, the ball comes out to the left-hand side. Halfback tips onto number 19, Denny Hicks, not Denny Wicks. Number 9, Ogilvy into dummy half, jumps out, goes on that left-hand side over the advantage line, number 14, which is Garvey. He's met strongly there by a couple of defenders. It's Olsen in off that wing at the moment. Ball kicked down here by Cowan into the corner. Bounces into the corner. Davies covers well, beautifully into his corner. Runs it out strongly. Met heavily by Donovan. Steps away from him though. Davis close to that sideline. He's going to be thrown over it. Great defensive play. Donovan met the contact, pushes him into the sideline. That is beautiful defensive work from the Nambucca players. Donovan, Leisha, and the winger Jones did beautifully. We've got a late call for a penalty for high contact. Didn't quite see it. Looks like the referee's explaining the second man in's made a bit of high contact, which 50-50 call undoes the great work there of Daniel Donovan. But Ghosts get a penalty here. A late call of a high shot. Walters just tickles that one over the sideline here. 43 out from their own line. Just on 5 minutes remaining. This first half has flown by. Woods looks to take the tap. He gives it on to Walters. Walters gives it on to Carter. Carter takes the carry, runs it. Looks like Walsh and Leisha there to make that tackle. Graham down the short side onto Martin. Martin gets away from Donovan. Runs into a couple. Ball out the back, finds Graham, slices through. Good offload there, Jakey Martin. Graham looking for a fast play the ball. Goes looking to build some pressure here. Slow play the ball. Ball comes out the back. We've got a penalty. Late call for a strip. Donovan. Was a scrappy play the ball. Graham trying to play it fast. The ball spills out the back, but probably stops the momentum of the Ghosts. Not a bad penalty to give away for the Nambucca Roosters. Ball goes on to Carter. Now the carry through the middle part of the field in that lock 4 position. Graham onto Austin Cooper. Cooper over the 20. Runs over a couple. Flicks it out the back to Graham. Graham gives the ball on to Kirk. Kirk, he's got no support, goes himself. He's taken just over the 10 here. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first half.
They need a try.
Graham at dummy half. Goes out the back to Frame. Frame out to Walters. Walters has more shape coming. Davis, they've overrun him on the outside here, and Reece Davis takes the ball himself. He's met by Donovan. Twisted in the tackle, put on his backside. Carter jumps in dummy half, goes to Walters. Walters holds the ball up. Good ball. Jakey Martin hits a hole. They do well to hold on. Jakey Martin's desperately close. 4th tackle. Woods in the dummy half. Gives the ball on to Walters. Walters steps, goes off his right foot. There's plenty of defence there back in the middle. Pass goes on to Nippers. We've got 5th and last here. They need the ball to go to the far right. Graham goes down the short side, picked up there by Martin. Martin low to the ground. The referee looks pretty confident. The touch, his flag's gone up. Jakey Martin desperately close, but the Roosters defenders get there and push him over the sideline.
Just unlucky there for the Grafton Ghosts.
Must have gone.
So close so many times.
Must have gone closer. Obviously, can't see with that marquee there, but the touch, he's put his flag up. The referee was actually just pointing to the spot, so it must have been only a couple of inches in it. But
millimetres.
12-0, the Roosters lead. 3.5 minutes remaining here. The game's starting to pick up. It was very scrappy the first 20 minutes. Really starting to pick up now with a bit more quality from both sides. Craig Garvey in that 14 position.
One minute for the Ghosts Sydney player. 1 minute.
They can hold on here for the 3 minutes. Probably not a bad decision to give away that professional foul from Thistle before. It's only cost them the 1 try. And if he didn't do it, they were going to score anyway. Cooper drives him back into the ground. Strong defence. Both Cooper brothers now playing for the blue and white. Ball comes out on this side. Wicks taken by Walters down low. Looks like Carter. 1 marker. Graham retreats. Ogilvy goes himself. Graham crunches him. Great contact. May have been a knock on there. No, play on. Great contact, Mason Graham. The ball comes through this right side. Number 7, which is Cowan, hits the top and finds Davis, who takes on the full. Hasn't been in the clear today, but Jeezy's been strong in those comeback. Davis picks up, play on. Not held, goes through the middle of the field. He's only got 1 to beat. Can't step away from Jones. I'll say one thing, I reckon Isaac Jones has got some pace on him too. He just tracked Davies down in about 3 strides there. Ball goes to the right side. Woods steps off his feet, left, right, straight up the middle. Ghosts looking for our last try here, just on 2 minutes remaining. Roosters lead. Roosters lead 12-6. Kirk through the middle of the park, bumps away from another one. Harry Kirk very close, got the fullback to beat. Harry Kirk under the post. The girls are behind. I love that one, Harry. That's a beautiful try. Does it all himself. Beats 3-4 defenders. Crashes in under next to the black dot. Ghost, Nambucca 12. Ghost 4, kick to come.
Try time to the Grafton Ghosts. Number 11, Harry Kirk.
12-4.
Nambucca Roosters 12. Grafton goes 4 with a kick to come.
Off the back of a great run by Davis. Woods follows it up, and they found Harry Kirk in the middle part of the field, and he had 3 or 4 defenders to beat. Does it all himself.
You got pretty excited there, Joshy.
Bumps away. Oh, mate, I'm on his payroll for his highlights. So runs straight past the fullback and scores. And
all his fans up in Byron Bay.
Oh, mate, he's a very loved man up at Byron Bay.
Wonder why. Say no more.
All right, Cooper Woods will knock this over here, and it'll almost wrap us up for the first half. In fact, I reckon it will. We've got on a minute to play. Cooper will take this time to kick it. The Roosters won't be in any rush to come back. So half-time score, if he kicks it, it's going to be 12-6. I put the mock on young Austin Toyer earlier today, so I won't do it to Cooper. He looks back at the clock now just to wind that down. The experience there, Cooper Woods, been involved in this first grade system for a number of years, and looks back, slows it down. This will wrap up the first half. Cooper will kick this into the primary school very shortly. Takes a moment. Turn out basically directly in front. Walks in, strikes it, likes it. Nambucca Roosters lead 12 points to 6 with just on 12 seconds remaining in the first half.
Conversion successful by Cooper Woods, number 3 for the Grafton Ghosts. 12 points to 6.
Roosters in no rush here. That'll be the end of the first half here. Roosters currently leading 12 points to 6.
Half time, ladies and gentlemen, in the main game this afternoon. Nambucca Roosters 12, Grafton Ghosts 6. For the doubles this afternoon, for the home team, you needed number 11. Number 11 for the home team, and number 10 for the away team. Number 11 for the home team, number 10 for the away team. Just enter the bar.
Well, Damo, after a pretty scrappy first 15 minutes by the Ghosts, they've hit back there with a late try through our main man, Harry Kirk, and only trailed by the 1 try. They'd be probably not obviously happy with the errors, but pretty happy with where they're sitting on the scoreboard.
Mate, that's exactly what they've needed to actually get ahead in this game. One would think that give it a bit of a break.
They'll build on that. Yeah, their last 15 minutes was really good. I reckon through that middle part of the field is where they're going to have success. Davis has been strong at the back, and then off that last play, quick play, the ball goes to Woods, and then Harry bumps away from a couple, and 12-6 as the sun starts setting, getting a little bit cooler. I reckon the wind will pick up here in the next kind of 10 minutes as well. So.
Do you still think they're going to go under lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon back into the second half we'll be under lights. I reckon.
Well, it's been a great day of rugby league here at Frank McGarren Field, Saturday afternoon. Great crowd. It's a ladies' day today, of course. You got the girlfriends and the partners and the fiancés and the wives of the boys that play, and of course the partners of the girls that play as well.
Oh, they're supporting you. There's been plenty to say over that far side of the field there.
It certainly has.
I don't think they're actually sledging the Nambucca players. I think they're sledging the Ghost players. But seems young Reece Davis has copped a fair bit every time he's gone in that corner. They've given plenty to say. But, mate, we've had 3.5 games and 3 very different games so far.
Yeah,
obviously,
very much so. The
18's a very exciting attacking game, and ladies' game similar to this one, a little bit scrappy, and the reserve grade game. What a physical game that was.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's that makes people remember why they retire. That kind of game. That's.
IEU.
Yeah. I half thought about having a run, then I seen that first carry, and I went, no thanks.
Yeah,
but,
no. All right, let's take a short break and go check the scoreboard, and we'll come back with more live from Frank McGarren Field this afternoon. It is 12 points to 6 in this first game of the first grade. The Nambucca Roosters playing against the Grafton Ghosts.
Folks, your Grafton Ghosts will thank their sponsors for season 2026, like the Crown Hotel, BNC Construction, Grafton Brewery, NJS Concreting, and Loving Life 103.1. Did we get it right, Doctor? Great to see our half-time entertainment here at the Trevor Field this afternoon by the Ghost Ladies. Egan Spoon Racing. Oh, she's off. Bit of a relay race. What all the first prize is. The date with Josh. Very strategic playing here. Some are running, some are just going slow, step by step. Well, obviously there's a winner. They're celebrating. Grafton goes thank you, Abby Motoring, Ace Glass, Clarence Valley Pools and Colour Works, along with Clarence Valley Sheds, Tennessee Painting, Clarence Valley Timbers and Forbes Fast Repair for their kind sponsorship of the Grafton Ghosts in 2026. Second half in the Canberra Raiders and the Titans game. Canberra Raiders 22 points to 6. Alright, both are getting set for the second half. 4 points to 6. The Roosters lead the Grafton Ghosts. We thank the Ghost Ladies for the half-time entertainment. Group 2 referees would like to thank their sponsors for 2026. The Cox Hotel, Solitude Health Maxwell, Goanna Academy, Roberts Real Estate, Nambucca Head, Thomas Scaffolding, Sports First, Nambucca Plaza. And if you have an urge to become a referee or maybe get touch charge, then get in contact with the Group 2 referees on Facebook.
All right, Joshua, we could have a game on our hands, my friend.
Be a good finish here, the second half, once the Ghosts take the field.
Maybe they've decided not to come out. Had some half-time entertainment there on the field by the ladies from the Grafton Ghosts on Ladies' Day.
Mate, very exciting, wasn't it, the old Egg and Spoon race?
Egg and Spoon race.
Don't know who the winner was, but they were definitely celebrating.
Indeed. See the Grafton Ghosts about to come back out onto the field.
But mate, 12-6, we got 40 minutes of football to be played.
Had one Ghost player in the sin bin, number 10.
He'd know to be back on, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
oh, he's back on, yeah. Probably as the professional fairly gave away was probably as blatant as he can get, but they only considered the one try in that time, so it probably works out pretty even, because if he doesn't give away the penalty, they score anyway.
Yes.
But a couple of players here on the bench yet to come on here. Sonny Kildoff, Cal Martin. Referee just looks at his clock, gives us the wave, and we're about to get back underway. through the boot of Dwayne Roberts-Jarrett and does that. It's a deep kick. It's going to go out on the full, in fact. Jake Frame does beautifully well. Takes it on the 4 foot over the sideline. Not a great way for the Nambucca Roosters to start the half.
But a good way for the Grafton Ghosts to get the penalty in the centre of the field. What will they do? Quick tap or kick for touch?
I reckon they'll go for touch through probably the boot of Walters, and they'll look to attack from about 30 out. But bit of experience there from Jakey Frame. Got those little short legs nice and stretched out and stuck them over the sideline. And Ghosts will get the ball here. Walters looks to kick for touch. He does that, and you'll find touch. Let's say about 32 out from the from the Roosters line. I almost said Rebels again.
You've got it from the Rebels, haven't you?
Mate.
And you weren't even there last week.
Oh, yeah, busy man. All right, Jakey Martin almost scored in the first half. He'll probably get one late in the second half, I reckon. All right, Graham goes on to Walters. Walters on to Cooper off the back fence. Austin Cooper, great run. Spins out of it powerfully. He's taken there by a couple of defenders for the Roosters. They're short on this side. The Roosters, if the Ghosts can go that way, they do. Walters holds the ball up, gives it to Frame. Frame short ball onto Kirk, looking for another one. Harry spins away. He's taken 4 or 5 out from the line here. Ghosts on the attack, 12-6, early stages of the second half. Graham, long ball onto Walters. Walters dummies under, gives the ball out the back to Davis. Davis holds the ball up, goes himself. He's met strongly by a couple of defenders there from the Nambucca Roosters. Martin in a dummy half. Goes himself down that short side, finds a pass onto Woods. Woods steps off his left. Cooper Woods lifted up. Play on. Apparently not dangerous. We'll play on. It's all a bit accidental. Onto Walters. Walters, short ball, pressure pass, knock on Carter. Roosters hold on. Oh, good contact. Cooper Woods again. Geez, he's solid defensively. We've got a double knock on, no advantage play to be Roosters ball.
Well, that was a big tackle. Lifted him up in the air. Must have thought he was a strong man at weightlifting.
He nearly went over the top.
Yeah.
Almost.
And I suppose if you had have done that, that would have been a dangerous tackle.
As always, we've said it a couple of times today, the referee has done a great job so far, and hopefully we can see an exciting finish and through the boys playing the game. But all right, Roosters working out of the attack here. Ogilvie in a dummy half. Ball goes on to number 19, which is Danny Hicks again. Ball goes to the right side to lock forward Welsh. Welsh runs it. Cooper, Martin, Graham. Just short of the 30. Sun starting to set here across us. Bit of shade on this right-hand side of the field. Ogilvie jumps out the right side. Oh, tackled strongly. Cooper was. Jeez, he's made some strong tackles today on a much bigger man there in number 10, which is Jarrett. Inglis kicks from inside his own 40. He's going to be taken on the full by that man again, Reece Davis. He's up over the 30, be over the 40 by the time he makes contact. He runs away from run, steps in the middle of the field, and he's tackled strongly by number 14, which is Garvey. Good run there for Reece Davis over the 40. Armfield Stevens steps away from the lock forward, steps away from another, runs into a big hit from Leisha, and he steps away from another, looking for a one-on-one strip. Ball comes out the back. That's played at. 6 more to the Ghosts. Graham, middle of the field. They'll have 6 tackles. 42 out from the Roosters line. Thistle in a dummy half, refreshed after his stint to the sideline. Carter holds the ball up, goes himself. He's met in good contact. Roosters do well to slow it down. Jarrett pulled out there. He's saying, I didn't touch it. And the ref said, no, you didn't. It's a knock on against Carter.
Not happy with the decision, the Ghosts, but...
Yeah. Jarrett seemed to pull his hand out and say, I didn't touch it. And the ref agreed with him. And early stages... I'll say one thing, Damo, the Ghosts don't want to do what they did the first half and go error after error. They started well. Roosters stuck down their end of the field here, 30-odd out from their own line. Going to come through their halfback, which is Cowan. They come this way through, Cowan. Goes on to the fullback. In Roberts, Jarrett steps away from a couple, taken down by Frame. Slows it down well, Jake. Ogilvie, dummy half, goes onto the right-hand side. Number 19, Hicks. Tackled strongly there by Carter. There's a big gun on to play the ball very slow. They go to the right side through number 15, which is Alicia. Martin, great contact, slows that play the ball down brilliantly. They go down this left-hand side through Welsh. Gives it out the back to his halfback. Halfback on to Roberts-Jarrett. Roberts-Jarrett steps away from one, tackled by Frame Thistle. They come again and Carter down the bottom. They slam him on his back. Slow to play the ball right down. Tackle 4. I reckon his head slammed on the ground. He's going to be a bit slow to get up to play this one. Ogilvy, ball goes onto the right side, out the back to Inglis. Inglis punches a kick in low into that corner, but Reece Davis, man of the moment, picks up. He's been in position all day, doing a wonderful job there at the back, and he's taken in a strong tackle there by the Roosters, 5'8" Inglis. Woods onto Olsen. Olsen, middle of the field, runs straight into Alicia, gets hammered, spins away from one, goes begging for a penalty. Hands up in the air, the referee says no, nothing. Ball goes on to Cooper, Austin Cooper. 20 out, tackle 3, goes not going far in this set. Graham goes to the left-hand side through Jakey Martin. He's up just short of the 30, over the 30. 34 out from his own line. Ball goes to Graham, fast play the ball. Goes to Walters. Walters looking for a possible 40-20. Has he got the angle on it? No, he hasn't. Roberts Jarrett does well. He'll be back over the 30 and he'll be short, just short of the 40 by the time he gets tackled. He's pushed back there by Thistle. Carter, Graham, they drive him back just on his 30. Ball just held up in the breeze there from Cooper Walters. Had the idea, just didn't get the angle right. Ghost pleading for an obstruction penalty, nothing given. Ogilvy in a dummy half, goes this left-hand side through number 5, which is Armin. Roosters bench pleading for a penalty. Claim he's taken high, they play on. Ball goes to the right side, Welsh, middle of the park. Got one around the chin there, says to the trainer, yeah, I'm all good. Play the ball, Ogilvy goes down that right side through Inglis. Inglis holds the ball up, long ball over the top, possibly touched by the Ghost. Play on down the right side, this bloke's got some wheels too. Isaac Jones goes down the inside, back to Inglis. Inglis steps off his left. Strains up, runs at Walters. Ball comes out the back again. Not sure who that player is with the ball. It's number 10. Jakey Martin's pinched it and the Ghost to come up with it. Jakey Martin, bit of brilliance. One-on-one pinch. The Ghost looked under a bit of trouble there. I'll say one thing. Isaac Jones on that far wing has plenty of pace. Thistle working out of trouble. Ghost wanting a penalty. Ball goes on to Kirk. Try score for the Ghost. Bumps away from Ogilvy, who comes again. Forward in there, which is Garvey. Carter in dummy half. Finds Armfield Stevens. Steps back in the middle of the field. And he's taken strongly up under the ball, looking for a fast play the ball. Almost upset on Ogilvy. A smaller man up underneath the ball. Hits him hard. Niparis. Taken strongly, 5th tackle. Ghosts haven't gone far this set. Graham in a dummy half. Looks for Walters. Walters puts it up in the air. Not a great kick on depth, but it's going to find some, might find the ground. No, that man at the back. Roberts Jarrett steps out of one, steps away from Olsen, taken by Thistle, who does well. Is passed on to number 5, which is Simon. They push him back. Good pass there by Roberts Jarrett. Didn't see that onto Simon. Cam Simon, that is on this wing on this side. Walsh, number 13, with another carry, middle of the field, taken by Cooper. Carter, tackle 3, 45 out from the Ghost line. 12-6 the Nambucca Roosters lead. Onto the big front rower, number 8. That's Justin Murphy. It's a good carry. Taken by Cooper. Graham, Thistle. Slow play the ball. Ball comes to the left-hand side. The halfback punches a kick into this left-hand corner. It's going to take one bounce over the sideline. Good set there for the Nambucca Roosters. Great control there by the halfback, Anthony Cowan. They've done that.
Special announcement, folks. It's straight after the main game this afternoon. There'll be an auction happening over at the ladies' tent. If you'd like to take part in the auction, you're welcome to go over to the ladies' marquee and take part in the auction for the game this afternoon.
Ghost working out of territory. Great control there by Anthony Cowan. What's on for sale, Damon, do you know?
I think they're auctioning off the players.
Oh, geez.
A date with one of the players down at the Crown Hotel.
Where else would rather be on a Saturday night, eh? The Crown Hotel, major sponsor of the Ghost. Cooper Woods here, working on Cooper Woods. Cade Carter working out of trouble. Walters onto Martin. Martin dummies, goes himself back in the middle of the ruck, looking for an offload, gets it, finds Davis. Davis, middle of the field, steps away from another, looks for another pass, can't get it. He's taken there by Welsh. I think we're at tackle 3. Ball goes to the right-hand side, onto Thistle. Thistle, just short of the 50. Taken there by a couple of defenders. Just over the 50 now. I think it's tackle 4. Hen stays down, so it must be. Graham goes to Walters. Walters onto Cooper. Cooper, not much going on. Back in the middle of the ruck, gets a head of steam up. Aussie Cooper pushes through, looking for an offload, can't get rid of it. Graham, dummy half. They want to go either side here. They've got a quick play the ball. Walters goes himself. Walters long ball onto Woods. Woods beats one. Cooper Woods needs to find a pass. Steps away from another one. Who's he giving the ball to? Walters. Walters intercepted and knocked on by the Roosters. Goes to get a fresh set of 6. Not sure who the Roosters player was, but if he didn't touch that, I think they go score.
That was a very fast play there. Very tense.
Very off the back of Austin Cooper. Got a head of steam up. Fast play the ball. And it wasn't that last pass being touched by the Roosters. I reckon it would have been 12 apiece. All right, Ghosts on the attack. Olsen, first man off the scrum. He'll take the first carry and they'll look to set up off that. Does have Kirk on his outside as well. All right, here we go. Walters to feed the scrum. Picked up by Carter. Gives that ball onto the man, Jay Olsen. He's dropped it cold. First man off the scrum. Unfortunate for the Ghost there, an error. 29 minutes remaining. One of the good things about it is we've still got a long time here, still so just under 30 minutes remaining. End of the second half here. Grafton goes for the Nambucca Roosters. Roosters currently leading at 12 points to 6. Ball fed there by Cowan. They come down this short side for a crack. Pass held up there, dragged down by Graham. That's the 5'8 Inglis. Ogilvy in a dummy half off the back fence, the big front rower. That's number 8, which is Murphy. Gets up over just short of the 40. Ogilvy in a dummy half again. Shape either side of the play the ball here for the Roosters. Ogilvy goes on that right side. That's number 19, which is Hicks. Number 9, Ogilvy jumps out of dummy half, goes himself onto Welsh. Welsh holds the ball up, tackled strongly by Graham. Martin there as well. Ball comes to the left-hand side here. Cowan punches a kick into the corner. We've seen this on an action replay. Isolates Jay Olsen, who takes this one on the first bounce. Steps away from one, steps away from another. He's taken there 8 and out from his own line. Aussie Cooper comes off for a rest, and the veteran Adam Slater comes on, and there's a penalty. The Grafton faithful asked for one, and they got one. Aussie Cooper comes off after a great stint there. And the interchange number 4 for the Ghost, so still got a couple left. Walters finds touch here. Just on the halfway line. Goes to the ball here. Cooper Armfield-Stevens just short of the 40, taken by a couple of defenders. Ogilvy there with Saunders. Ball comes on to Kirk. Only try score for the Ghost today. Merton straight. Great contact there by Saunders. Finished off by Hicks. Left side frame. Out the back to Walters. Walters short ball onto Martin. Martin met strongly. Bumps away from one. Looking for an offload. Can't get it. Dragged down. No markers there. Davis jumps out. Goes himself. Looking for support. Runs into a couple of strong defenders. The front row there for Nambucca. Graham plays the ball, goes on to Walters. Walters onto Slater. Slater ball playing out the back to Frame. Frame onto Carter, onto Kirk. Kirk in the middle of the field. Steps away from another. He's just fallen short. 4-5 metres out. Harry Kirk close to the line. Harry Kirk very close. Metre out. Almost went up then for Harry. 5th and last. Graham dummy half. Graham short ball onto I think that's Cooper. He's going to be taking a couple of metres out. He's gone very close. A penalty. Penalty to the Ghosts. They're going to get a fresh set of 6.
Girls in Byron are going wild for Harry.
I was about to go wild. I thought he was in for a double for all money, but a late strip call there from the ref. All right, it's happy through Graham. Graham onto the veteran Slater. Slater draws past, finds Martin. Martin close. He's a couple inches away. Ghosts would love a try here. 25 minutes to go. Ball out to the left side. Graham dummies. Ball comes out the back. Martin picked up beautifully there by Slater around his bootlaces. That's play on, all back by the Ghosts. Tackle 2. Ball comes out to Frame. Frame drops it cold. They've done that a number of times today, the Ghosts. They just started to build a pressure, start a bit of momentum, and they drop the lollies.
Did you say lollies? I love lollies. Shelley had lollies. She didn't share them though with me. Jet steaks.
Oh,
I know.
how good.
I know, how rude.
All right, 25 minutes remaining. What do we reckon here, Damo? It's currently 12-6.
Look, I reckon the Ghosts can still come back. They're holding Nambucca down that end of the field. They've had a couple of really close calls.
Close moments.
So if they can get the ball back, then they've got a good chance.
Just got to keep them down here. They don't want to give away. They don't want to give away a penalty or give a bad set, and they push them back. 3-4 defenders, 6 out from the line, and the girls in the far corner love it. Ladies' Day here at Frank McGarren Field. It's going to get louder in this last 25 minutes, I reckon, too. Carter, strong tackle. Woods is thereabouts as well. Ball comes to the left side. That looks like Inglis onto Welsh. Nambucca looking very tight in that middle part of the field. Ghosts do not want to give away a penalty. Ogilvy, dummy half. I believe that's Inglis back on the inside of the front row, which is Murphy. He's been strong today. Finds an offload. Back middle part of the field. Ogilvy's got one to beat. He's got support steps. Goes past Davies. Can't get there. Davies does enough. Dragged down there by Cooper. Tackle 4. Nambucca on the attack. 30 out from the line. Ball goes to the halfback. Kicks in behind. There's no one there. They need a friendly bounce here. It's going to look like a dribble over that touch line. It's touched by the Roosters. And that goes out. What's the call here? Touch judge. Big decision. Looked like it was kicked by the Roosters. Ghost feed. What have we got here?
Call time off. No.
No. All right, it's going to be Ghostie's ball. Cade Carter down with some cramp here on about the 30-metre line. Referee just making sure it's just cramp. He's a bit close to the action. Cade Carter hobbles off. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's just cramp. Cal Martin coming on here in the last stages. 23 minutes left. You see how they reshuffle here. Slater over the 20, over the 30. Can he get an offload to Davis? He can't quite slip it out. Slater, great run from the veteran. Quick play the ball. Graham looking for a penalty, pleading for a penalty. Can't get one. Tackle there by Ogilvy. Garvey there as well. Slow play the ball for the Ghosts. 22 minutes remaining. Cal Martin, first touch of the game, and it's a good carry. Met in good contact as well by Murphy. Graham onto Walters. Walters, a long ball onto Martin. Martin's got support on the outside. It's Woods. Woods, great tip on pass. Has it gone backwards? Yes, it has. Kyron Nippers half away there, but well tracked down by a couple of Roosters supporters, defenders. Ball comes to the right side. Walters, couple of blokes in front of the kick here for the Ghost. Martin chasing through. Here comes Cooper Woods as well, and he's hammered into the turpet. Great take there by the fullback, Dwayne Roberts-Jarrett. Donovan looks to inject himself back in the game here for the Nambucca Roosters. Ghosty supporters really trying to cheer on their team. 12-6, 22 minutes remaining. Number 2 on that far side, Isaac Jones. Ball goes on to Inglis, on to Murphy. Bit of a bobble there, but he does well to hold on to it. He's taken low by Cooper. Graham there. Plenty of tired bodies here for the Roosters. Kick out of dummy half Ogilvy's inside his 40. He's going to need a great bounce. It's going to hold up. Chase through the front rower by himself. Picked up by Davis, so he does well. Bit of turn of foot show by the big fella, Kane Jarrett.
That was so lucky for the Ghosts that he got that.
Showed a great turn of foot. Very mobile man. Olsen plays the ball. Walters jumps out, goes to Nippers. Nippers almost slices through. He's taken down by Ogilvy. Walters goes to the right, finds Davis. There's some tired bodies in that middle part of the ruck. Possibly a flop there from number 19, which is Hicks. The ref says play on. Graham, dummy half. Graham goes to Walters. Walters on the outside to Frame. Frame onto Kirk. He's dropped the ball. He's had a good game today, Harry, but he's come up with a couple of errors so far, and he puts his hand up, says, boys, that's on me. Ghosties need a big set defensively here. Sloppy play the ball. Donovan lashing out. Slater gives it back.
Not what they need.
Now look, I'm gonna say something here, Damo. Both players pushing. Slater gets up, pushes back, and he gets penalised. It's a bit one that's, you know, first push is clearly from the Roosters, but 50-50 call at the moment. Roosters still in front, 12-6. 20 minutes remaining. Time not an issue yet for the Ghosts, but they want to be next to score.
The light could be.
Yeah. Those lights about to come on, surely. All right. Tap taken here through the wing and gives it on to his halfback, gives it on the front rower, which is Jarrett. Jarrett, the try scorer from Elite, scored the first try of the day. Almost scored 1 moments ago through that great acceleration. Just didn't get the bounce. Ball on Inglis. Inglis dummies under to Murphy. Inglis goes himself. He's tackled there by Martin Slater. Ball comes. They've got shape either side. Slow play the ball. Inglis in no real rush. Ball goes on to Welsh and he's dropped it cold. I'll say one thing, if the Ghosts can hold the ball, the Roosters are tired. They are very tired.
19 to go.
19 to go. That wind's starting to come across, getting a little bit cooler. The Jackets are starting to come out on the hill. The Jackets going to come out here shortly too because it's getting cold. You can see the ground nearly fully covered by shadows at the moment.
Have we called time off?
Yeah, we have now. Got him. Play on that far side of the field for Nambucca, just getting a bit of treatment. Looks like he's going to stay on the field. We'll have time back on shortly. They go to pack the scrum. Man in the yellow just checks everything is all right. Looks around. We got time back on. Great work by the clock man there. He's straight on it. Ball comes out. Oh, Graham taken late. Oh, Jay Olsen almost slices through. Late penalty there. Good call. Graham was taken late and he's still down in back play, Mason Graham. I didn't see how quiet late it is, but that could near be 10 in the bin. That is very close to professional foul. That was very late. Touch judge on this far side's coming on.
Well, he's strolling on. I wouldn't say he's running on.
He's not. Be interested to hear Walsh comes up.
I don't understand. Isn't that disadvantage to the Ghosts?
Yeah.
Like they've just gone back to where he got injured.
All right, interesting to see what happens here. Now, it looks like it's just going to be the penalty. Graham's still down and the Ghosts need him. They don't really have a dummy half replacement. Possibly Cade Carter.
And they haven't called time off either.
Jump into that role. No, he hasn't. So no time off. It'll be. Well, look, if there's no sin bin, the Ghost should just kick for touch. Graham's going to be out of play, but he's not going to be in the play of the ball. But I tell you what, he's not travelling well at all. Now we've got time off.
He didn't call it before, though.
Slater's yelling at it. It was just called, so we're on the ball. But I think for the Ghosts to be a chance here, they need Graham to get up because they've only got Carter come on. Possibly a reshuffle if they need. Maybe Jake Framing to number 9 if needed. Jay Olsen, quick tap up over the 50. He's met in good contact, tip, possibly dangerous position. No, the referee calls play on. Graham up in back play, but still not to the play of the ball. Armfield Stevens goes to dummy half. Kirk, our try scorer for the Ghosts, the only try for the Ghosts so far. He's taken 38 out from the line. Davis in a dummy half. He deserves a try too. Frame, dummies under, goes out the back, finds Walters. Walters onto Woods. Woods steps on the inside. Woods met strongly by Inglis and hammered over the top by another defender. That's great contact. 17.5 minutes remaining. Ball goes out through Cooper. Runs into Donovan.
That was the boss.
Are you all good?
Yeah. She who must be obeyed.
Ball comes out to the right side through Walters. Well picked up around his bootlaces. Shape out the back gives it. It's a great pass picked up by Armfield Stevens. Steps away from one. He's met nicely by a couple of defenders. Last tackle for the Ghosts here. 17 minutes remaining. Roosters leading 12 points to 6. Ball goes out the back to Walters. Walters another long ball onto Davis. Davis gives it on to Martin. Martin to the line. Martin runs himself. Martin met in strong contact. Can the ball come out the back? And no, it doesn't. Handover. Not a bad place to give the ball out. 8 from the Roosters line. The Ghost bench very loud here, trying to lift the Ghost. Trying to lift. The girls over on the far side cheering on as well. They need a good defensive set here. Murphy, great carry. Either Murphy or Jarrett. It's Murphy. Jarrett's off the field at the moment. Ball goes to the right side. Inglis steps away from Woods, runs into Nipper, steps away for another. Inglis slices through. He's got one to beat us, Davis. Inglis got support. He dummies, goes himself. He's tackled beautifully there by Davis. Ogilvy back in the middle of the field. He's gone down, hasn't been touched. We've got 10 in the bin. Reece Davis goes to the bin. And I'll say one thing. I think it's Ogilvy, the number 9. has gone down in back play without being touched. Reese Davis off the field in the bin. Jeez, he got up there quick.
Has he called time?
No, he hasn't yet.
Yep.
Been given no time off here by the ref yet, so young Ogilvy, I'm not sure if he's gone down with cramp or if it's a it looks like cramp. He's in severe pain too. It is bad. Now we either need time off here or play on it. It's play on. Roosters through the centre on that far side. Reese Davis in the bin. 15 minutes to go. They go through the next 10 minutes without a player. Good defence, and there's plenty going on in the crowd over there. There's blow-ups galore. Ball comes out to the left side through Inglis. Inglis onto Murphy, met by Slater. Cooper right there as well. Ogilvy still down in back play, still working on that cramp. Jeez, that must be bad cramp. Slow play the ball, penalty to the Ghost. Got up for pushing the marker. I reckon that's one back there from before, Adam Slater. No time off signal by the referee here, and Walters a kick for touch. Finds touch. Just on the 50-metre line here. We've got 14.5 minutes to play. Roosters leading 12 points to 6 here. An exciting finish coming up at Frank McGarren Field.
The Ghosties need a try here, Josh.
They need something in the next couple of minutes, Damo. Off this, that'll be lovely. Slater, great run. Listen to the crowd. The Nambucca faithful cheering on their team as well. Graham jumps out, gives it to Martin in behind that ruck. That's where the luck's been for the Ghost. Met heavily by Murphy. Martin slow play the ball. Graham onto Walters. Walters on the inside finds Frame. Frame goes himself. Frame middle of the park. Jakey Frame, get those legs going. Lockett younger than Adam Reynolds there. Penalty to the Ghost. The Ghost is saying 10 in the bin. It won't be. Jakey Frame, quick tap, goes himself. They're offside too. Play on. Tackle number 1. Graham, dummy half. Goes the left side through Walters. Walters goes himself, steps, props, stops, goes that way. Tackle by Donovan. Tackle 2. Graham, dummy half. Trick play here. Graham jumps out, spins, twisters. Pirouettes, Mason Graham. Oh, penalty for obstruction. Looks so close. Jake Frame holding a left shoulder here as well after that quick tap. Do the Ghosts look at bringing Sonny Kiloff into the action? He hasn't come on yet. 13 minutes remaining.
He did call time off. They need to put the lights on.
Yeah, it's going to get very dark very quickly here if they don't. All right, time off has been signalled. It's going to be... Nambucca Roosters will kick for touch here. Getting very loud on that left-hand side of the field there. Not a massive crowd, but plenty of support being given by the Grafton faithful. Nambucca Roosters 12, lead the Ghost 6. Just over 12.5 minutes remaining. Ghost still got a bloke in the bin for another 6 minutes. Murphy pushed back into inside his own 30. Slater, Cooper. They go through this left side. Good contact, our try scorer. That's Jarrett. Knock the batteries out, that's what we want. Down this left-hand side here, very close to the touchline. Cal Martin trying to hold him up, but they can't. Great work there by number 19. Hicks gets low to the ground. Ball to the right-hand side. Ball back to Walsh to lock forward. Nambucca Roosters attack really starting to break down here. They need some brilliance to lock this game up. 17 and dummy half. Ogilvy's gone off with that cramp. Halfback steps, goes himself, almost slices through, just dragged down by Kirk. Cal Martin does just enough. Jake Frame back in the defensive line. The ball trickles along the ground, finds Inglis. Inglis will step, go himself, he slices through, ball out the back, picked up by Roberts Jarrett, Grubbers in behind. It's picked up there by Cooper Woods, does well. Plenty of, Donovan come rushing in there, possible high contact. Mason Graham's down clutching at looks like a left shin or a left calf.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Nipris on that far side. Ghosts still have 11.5 minutes. They don't need to rush this. Cooper Woods, middle of the field, runs in. Fresh reserve on their number 17, which is Cameron Mitchell. On our team sheet at least anyway.
And the lights are starting to come on.
Cooper, I was right there. I've got one thing right today. All right, Cooper taken strongly. I say one thing, there's plenty of cramp going on. Ball comes out through Walters. Walters dummies under, gives the ball onto our man Harry. Harry steps back in the middle of the field, runs over one, taken strongly by a couple of supporters. Fifth and last, hand goes up. Walters rushed by a defender, gets a nice kick away, and Roberts Jarrett underneath it takes it beautifully. Knock on or knocked back. Knock on, the referee's called, and the Grafton faithful start to cheer on their side. 12 points to 6, 10.5 minutes on the clock.
Here's a question for you being an ex-player, Joshy. I mean, is that bad sportsmanship, getting the ball and throwing it away?
Sportsmanship, I guess, it depends. If they win the game, it's great work. If not, it's not. But yeah, it's 10 minutes to go. All right, Ghost on the attack here. Frame feeds the scrum, goes to Walters. Walters onto Olsen. Olsen runs it straight and hard, and he's tackled strongly by a couple of defenders. They do well to hold on. Olsen goes desperately close. He's only a metre or two short. Nippers in the dummy half. I reckon he'll have a crack himself here, Kyron Nippers. Kyron Nippers throws the pass. Now he finds Cooper. Cooper spins out. Taken back strongly by a good couple of defenders. He does well to hold on to that, Cooper. The ball spills out the back. What if we got a penalty? Didn't quite see what happened there. Ball spilled out the back late from the tackle with Cooper, and the referee looks like he's found a strip from the signal there. And he just tells Louis Cooper, mate, just calm it, I had it covered. All right, tap the ball. Sonny killed off on the field as well. Austin Cooper, close line, to be hard to beat. Runs at 3 or 4 defenders. He's taken strongly. Gray and dummy half. Ghost shaping out to this right-hand side of the field. Another penalty. That's 2 in a row. This could be 10 in the bin shortly. I reckon if another one's gone, Damo, there'll be blokes sitting in the bin, I reckon.
Yeah, not wrong about that.
Starts to get very cool here at Frank McGarren. Tap pass onto Walters, who finds Cooper. That's Lewis Cooper. I say one thing, they've got to get Austin Cooper. If they get Austin Cooper one-on-one with someone, get him out wide. Graham goes to Frame. Frame out the back to Nippers. Nippers pass on to Armfield. Stevens finds Jay Olsen. That is a beautiful try to the blue and white. Jay Olsen scores in the right-hand corner. Roosters lead 12-10. Kick to come. Cooper, Armfield, Stevens, what a pass. That is beautiful from the young fella. And Jay Olsen scores.
Try time for the Grafton Ghosts, number 5, Jay Olsen.
12-10. Roosters wait.
Roosters lead 12 points to 10, with a kick to come.
Damo, we might be in for the best finish of the afternoon, I reckon. It's very much looking that way. Goes steaming home. Nambucca trying to desperately hold on. So
He's got to get this.
So far today we've had a draw, a win to the Ghosts, a win to the Roosters. Jakey Frame putting in the deep breaths here on this far side. Now Cooper Woods, Cooper's probably 28 now. We played 22 years for this club. He'd have practiced this a million times. He'd have thought of this moment a number of times as a young fella practicing this kick.
Number 3.
On his more favoured side as a right footer. He'll look to aim this just outside the right post and angle it back in. He'll be supported here by the crowd. You can see him there in the camera shot in the background just behind the pole.
Can I respectfully ask you to be quiet? Because I don't want you to the jinx on him, all right? They need this. They need to level up. Make it 12-all.
How quiet are that crowd?
I know. They want him to get it too.
Cooper Woods.
He could be the saviour for the Ghosts.
Takes a moment.
7 to go. 60 seconds.
Walks in, strikes it outright to the right. It's not going to come back. The Ghosts need a try, need a penalty, need something. Roosters lead 12-10. 6 minutes remaining.
Roosters over the Grafton Ghosts. 60 seconds for the Sindhu player, 60 seconds for the Sindhu player.
Just didn't come back on there, and the Ghosts have done this with 12 men. So once Reece Davis comes back into the game, it's going to be 13-13. The Roosters desperately trying to hold on. They're very fatigued in that middle part of the field. Adam Slater with the last interchange card on. He'll come back in the last few stages. All right, they kick off. It goes down into the corner. It's going to be taken by Frame. Frame gives the ball on to Austin Cooper. He's up over the 10, back in the middle part of the field, runs past Donovan, who does well to hold on. Murphy right there to hold on. Welsh does well to finish the tackle off.
Sydney player cleared into the field.
Reese Davis back on, 13 on 13, 6.5 minutes remaining. Lewis Cooper just short of the 30. Young Ogilvie looking to come back on. He's been suffering from bad cramp. Ball over the 30, that's over the 40, over the 50. That's Jake Martin. The head has come off. Play the ball. Lewis Cooper, middle part of the field, runs straight over one. Ball comes out the back. It's an unfortunate error. Unfortunately for the Ghosts, that has been them all day as well. Every time they just start to build momentum, they lose the ball. Still got time. 5.5 minutes remaining. They are running out, but they've still got time. Adam Slater looked to inject himself back in the game, the experienced campaigner. Roberts Jarrett for the Roosters will slow this down. The ball comes out to Jarrett, our try scorer for the day, scored the first one. Ball comes out the back, play on. Back to Jarrett. Damn it. Flop in, Roosters pleading for a penalty. Roberts Jarrett taken. Third tackle, 45 out from the Ghost line. Inglis does beautifully, punches a kick into the corner. But there's the man, Reese Davis. He's been in position all day. If anyone deserves to try today, it is him. Steps away from another. He's tackled by a couple of defenders. Lewis Cooper comes off the field. The veteran Adam Slater returns. 5 minutes to play. Frank McGarren field. Jay Olsen, the try scorer. Just short of the 30. Tackle 3 for the Ghost. Graham jumps out of dummy half. Finds Kirk. He's up over the advantage line. Steps away from 1. Steps away from 2. Tackled by 2 or 3 defenders. They're looking for shape down the left side. They're going to go through Frame. Frame dummies under to Slater. Slater onto Walters. Walters dummies, goes himself. Coop Walters tries to slice through, looking for a pass. Can't get it. That 4th or 5th, it's 4th. They're going to have one more play. Davis in a dummy half. Finds Martin. Martin over the ad line. Martin dummies, goes himself. Jake Martin slices through. He's got support. Jake Martin throws the dummy. Shut the gates. Jakey Martin scores a beautiful try. Ghosties hit the lead. Game on here in Frank McGarren Field, and listen to the crowd, Damo. Jakey Martin does it himself.
Shut the gates.
Shut the gates. What's that? 14 points to 12. Kick to come. Jakey Martin does it on his lonesome.
What is it?
14-12.
Ladies and gentlemen, a try to the Grafton Ghosts. Number 12, Jake Martin.
Listen to that crowd.
The Grafton Ghosts, 14 points to 12. With a kick to come.
Jakey Martin on the replay there, does it himself, had support, said, I don't need you boys, throws the dummy. Jarrett goes for it, and old Shaky Jakey does it on his own.
Shaky Jakey. Where'd you come up with that one?
You got the shake, now you got the bay.
Now, I'm not sure if he's called time off or not, because I was too excited to making the announcement. But anyway, well...
Oh, he'll look up at us. All right, 3 minutes remaining now. The table's turned. Ghost will try and hold on. Roosters will look for a late try. Cooper Woods will take his sweet time kicking this ball as well.
And I think if he does, he'll call time off, surely.
He's looked up at the clock. He's obviously seen it, so no call from the referee yet. Cooper Woods, the experience, as we said, he's played for this club for, well, since he was the age of 6 years old. He'll drag this right down. Referee has now called time off. Time off has been given. We've got 2.5 minutes remaining, so the Roosters will get an opportunity. Got that one out. Yeah. All right, Cooper Woods. He'll knock this over. The Ghosts will take the lead, 16 points to 12. Strikes it, likes it, flags go up. Grafton Ghosts lead here on Ladies' Day, 16 points to 12. Just on 2.5 minutes to play.
Congratulations to Cooper Woods. Grafton Ghosts, 16 points to 12.
All right, the Roosters, what are they going to do? They're going to go short, they're going to go long.
Folks, there's an auction happening at the end of the game over in the ladies' tent. If you'd like to take part in the auction, please go over there to the ladies' tent.
All right, Roosters kick off, they do go short. Coming through here, Cooper Armfield, Stevens takes it on his chest. Now the Ghosts, they must complete this set. Looking for a one-on-one pinch here, the winger for the Roosters, which is Simon. Cooper Armfield, Stevens does well. Geez, that's physical. Under 2 minutes to go. Play the ball, goes, oh, drop ball, Roosters in it, play on. Goes through claiming that the arm was touched up by the ref, by the Nambucca player. Now we just got to make sure we're switched on here with their time off. We haven't been given it yet. Ghosts just need to slow this down. Why? They say they should just walk to the scrum. All right, 16-12. Minute, 15 seconds. The ball goes out through Inglis. He's been dangerous. They kick on the first tackle. They kick early, wing it down the far side. Jones needs the bounce. Jones gets the bounce. Davis gets across. Davis does beautifully. He's been in position all game. That was win or lose for the Nambucca Roosters. And Reece Davis has run 40, 50 metres.
60 seconds to go.
The Ghosts, once that they win this game, it'll be their first win for the season. First win under Ryan Farrell. Sonny killed off. Ghost pleading for a penalty. Roosters flying off the line. There's a bit going on. Penalty to the Roosters. No time off being given. 38 seconds remaining and there's a bit going on. Inglis thrown to the ground. Lewis there. Lewis Cooper, that is. No time off being given at this stage. Time off is still not being given. Now I reckon the Roosters are only going to get one play. Still no time off given. 15 seconds left. They have been given the penalty. So regardless, they'll be given one play. Time off still not given. The clock's going to run down anyway, so the Roosters will get one play. Time off given now. 1 second on the clock. So regardless, they're going to get one play. It's got to come through Inglis. He's been their main man all day. Ghost trying to hold on desperately. 1 second left on the clock. 16-12. The Grafton faithful on that right side of the field. Not sure what the penalty is for. They're calling out a couple of players here from the looks of it. Touch judges come in. What is it?
Okay, well, we can't do everything.
It's 16-12, Ghost way. Volunteers, mate. All right. Score, 16-12. One second, mate. All right, not long left on the clock here. Roosters, someone's gone for the Roosters. I'm not sure who that is. Number 11, it's Donovan. Sent off in the last couple of seconds, and the Grafton faithful giving it to him. So we're going to get one play. It's 1 second. It's 1 second, yeah. Huh? Yeah, there is.
There is. Yes, there is.
All right, Roosters are going to get one play. 16-12. Yeah.
Is that right now?
All right, 16-12, Ghost.
Yeah, who says he gone as well?
Looks like Austin Cooper's gone off. Not sure if he's been sent to the sin bin or sent off. All right, Roosters are going to get one play here. Yeah, that's Aussie, yeah. He's not happy up there in the dressing sets there, Aussie. All right, Roosters are going to get one play. 1 second left on the clock here in the first grade game, and every result is still available. Win, lose, or draw for both sides. Roosters set at this left-hand side of the field. Attack going to be taken by Walsh. They're setting deep out to this left-hand side of the field. They're going to get one play. Game is not over. One play. Ghost leading 16-12. Second left on the clock. Time back on. Time over. Last play. Ball comes out to the left. Goes on Inglis. Jarrett steps off his right. Possible obstruction back in the middle of the field. Play on. Kicks through. Caught by Jakey Martin. The Grafton Ghosts hold on. They win 16 points to 12. First win for the season. First win under Ryan Farrell. And the Ghosts cling on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Grafton Ghosts winning 16 points to 12.
What a game of rugby league.
Mate, can't get much better than that. Both supreme effort from both teams, and the Ghosts were lucky enough to come away with the win.
I mean, a bit of confusion there at the end with, we don't know if they were send-offs or sin-bins, but of course the video will replay that.
For certain, yeah.
For those that are concerned.
Mate, very busy finish to what was a, let's be honest, a bit of a scrappy game. There were great moments in it, but mate, the man himself, Jakey Martin, scores the game-winning try in the last few stages, and the Ghost wins 16 points to 12 to wrap up a great day for Ladies' Day.
Look, it's been a fantastic day. Well done to the Nambucca Roosters for travelling up the highway. It was a great way to spend your Saturday afternoon, and you know, it's not always a great thing when you've got to travel back home, not winning the game, but certainly lots of faithful supporters here. We can actually see some of the Ghosties very excited.
I'll say one thing, that man there right there, Ryan Farrell, is a very relieved man. There was a couple of big deep breaths there in that last few seconds, but returns, gets his first win for the season as the coach, and the Ghosts look to build on that. And they look, in what as we said, it was a scrappy win, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. Yeah,
exactly. Well, Joshy, thank you for your commentary this afternoon. Of course, the ClarenceDaily.com back again for next week's round. Now, we do believe that there could be a Friday night game in South Grafton. We'll have that confirmed during the week for you, but you can watch all the action of all Group 2 Rugby League matches for the Grafton Ghosts and the South Grafton Rebels on ClarenceDaily.com.au. Have a great week, my friend.
You too, mate. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of your Grafton Ghosts, thank you for your attendance this afternoon. Thank you to the Nambucca Roosters for travelling up the highway and having a great game of rugby league here. To our referees and coach coaches, we thank you as well for your games here today. For those that may have been a little bit confused, there is time off in both the first and the second half of first grade, with no other games. On behalf of the Grafton Ghosts, we'd like to thank our sponsors, major sponsors, the Crown Hotel, who welcome you back tonight for some live entertainment and maybe a meal. PMC Construction, the Grafton Brewery, and NJS Concreting. There is an auction happening over at the Ladies' Tent. And ladies, we hope you had a great day today for Ladies' Day here at Frankfurt Garden Field. Please, if you're driving home tonight, drive safe, and we'll see you next time here for Group 2 Rugby League, the home of the Grafton Ghosts, Frankfurt Garden Field.